And now, fans, the presentation of the award ceremony. Jordan Walsh.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. So the New York starting five. We've got Josh Hart. MP is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. I'd send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
On the wing, Holiday. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
You know, Frank, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Brown against Anunoby. Brown the pass to Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's White. The kick out to Holiday. Boston, no good that time either.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's MP for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Towns. Brown against Towns. Brown, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 11-2 run. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And it's Towns on the follow.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's check. 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. MP's shot is good. Celtics trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And here is Tatum after the 3-pointer from MP. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for New York.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York leading by 12. The 3 from MP. Horford with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 17 points for MP.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And New York making a change here. Haynes checked in. Holiday, the pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside, White. To halt the run. Yep, that one goes. White's got his first points of the night.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Celtics trail by 16. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. White looking around. Porzingis and the rejection by Towns.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Number 54.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another.
So it's New York with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot.
33. The Knicks, 54.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. He had a nice open look right there. Brown's got 6.
Oh, the DNA of Jaylen Brown. This guy competes. They're responding with a 3 of his own.
Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just manning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
First team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. Holiday surveying the floor. Outside, Porzingis. Hard against Tatum. Outside, Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Drops in the tray.
As competitive as they come, Drew Holiday answers.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. No good on the shot. Good D by Anunoby.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over it.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be in. Connects again from distance.
What a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. The 3 from MP. Kept alive by New York, and the shot goes in.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Brown outside. .52 seconds left to play here in the third. Holiday inside the line. Holiday with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Hart kicks to MP. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And then good, another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And New York making a change here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooked to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and